Okay. Now, एक second. Vaishnavi is trying to join. Okay, so we were discussing a talent acquisition. So we already discussed on what is the difference between talent acquisition and the recruitment. So in recruitment, this is a short term and this is without, yes, definitely there is an objective, but it is a, what we can say the smarter version of recruitment is a talent acquisition. Okay, so this is very, very important that to understand the difference between the recruitment and the talent acquisition. Okay, so here in a recruitment process we know that there are a certain vacancy and we are doing all the needful to fill that vacancy. We are utilizing a various multi-method approach so that we can reach to the respective candidate who can apply to your respective position, and we have a particular this complete process. Now what is exactly talent acquisition means? Now this is a process of strategically looking for a specialist or leaders or maybe a future executives. On other hand, we can say that qualified professional for a specific position within a company where there is a vacancy in your company. Now, when we are talking on like a talent acquisition process, okay, now here we are always focusing on a multi-skill employee. Now we already discussed that what is the difference between the skill employee and a multi-skill, and why we are nowadays asking for a multi-skill employee. So we know that at 11th hour, the need of this talented employee. So in between, during your regular working in the company, there may be a certain challenging area where we need an employee who are having a multitasking. Okay, in the absence of certain few employee, we can delegate the authority or delegate the responsibility of that person who is remain absent on specific days, and so that the work cannot be stopped. Here we company is taking up initiative to hand over for a specific time, for a certain time. It's not for a forever, but because of the person X is absent for a specific period, maybe for a 1 month, for a week. So in that particular duration we can't stop the work. Okay, so here there is a provision in the organization that these people, they can handle the responsibility. We are calling it as a delegation of authority and the delegation of responsibility. Okay, so this is a provision where they can delegate their work to the candidate which the company is asking. So and so person is a smart enough, he is a multitasking employee, and you can delegate your responsibility and the signing authority. Sometimes there is a requirement, suppose the position is a higher position, maybe a CEO hai, or maybe HR manager, or manager level people, they are a signing authority. Okay, so this particular respective employee, the company is saying, they are giving a permission ki yes, you can hand over your duty to the person X. Okay, so this is a provision. Now here that this is an objective, that's why at the beginning only we are trying to fulfill the gap or fulfill the vacancy by asking the talented employee or multi-skill employee. So this is very, very important that talent acquisition refers to the process of identifying and acquiring the skill workers. So, and according to the requirement of the respective organization. Okay. Now, can you identify what are the challenges faced in the, we will take one by one, like in a recruitment and what are the challenges faced in a talent acquisition process? Can anyone brief on that? Like what are the challenges nowadays, considering the current situation faced by during the in a recruitment process, and what are the challenges we are facing in a talent acquisition? Anyone?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question, please?
I'm asking because this is the entry phase of any organization. Okay, so what are the challenges faced by respective company in the talent acquisition process? Yes, Akarsh, do you want to try? Akriti? Vaishnavi, anyone want to try? What are the challenges faced by the organization in the process of a talent acquisition? Let me know
Ma'am,
whether
online recruitment and talent acquisition. Since everything is happening online nowadays,
okay.
so physical face-to-face interviews and online interviews, they might have difference. The employer might have some problems, connectivity and different problems. So that is something they have to overcome.
This is one of the technical issue, technical error.
Technical issues, yeah, technical issues, and
From the both the end, है ना Akash? From the both the end, because the
yeah,
people,
ma'am,
he is very
from both the
talented,
end, from both
but
the end.
yeah, but he
Yes,
is not
yes.
having a net access, so he is not able to join or cannot appear for a online interview. So that is from the candidate part, whereas the from other end, from company end, they are not able to reach to the respective candidate if they are suppose doing online recruitment. For them nowadays, it is very difficult to recruit the employee or talented employee through these online methods or approach. Any other thing? Can we say the
Plus
same?
the
Ma'am, training and development programs, because in now such a situation, their companies are doing their programs, but the employees are getting benefited or not, they cannot know it properly.
This is a after talent acquisition. Sorry, training and development process come after a talent acquisition. We are focusing on a talent acquisition. That is an entry stage, entry level in any organization. So we are discussing on what are the challenges faced by the company in the process of talent acquisition. So Akasha, he said very well, like how to conduct the, suppose the person he has selected for an interview. It is very difficult to reach to that respective candidate. Can we say in a one word that is it is very, very difficult to attract the right candidate? Because the media, though we are using our media, online media, we are not able to reach to the respective candidate. Okay, because uh, there is a gap in the, maybe we can say it's a technical gap. So it is very, very difficult nowadays because of this. I'm asking why I'm focusing on this current situation, so that we can ready with the solution. If we maybe in the future we come across certain condition, maybe due to the any natural calamity or disaster, during this disaster management. So how to be ready with the your second plan, so that we cannot stop the other formality in the organization. Because what happened, this is a very critical situation, and in during this last 2-3 months, many company, they have forcefully asked their candidate to give a resignation letter also, because uh, no work, no work nahi bolenge, but yes, there is a because of a shutdown, because of a lockdown, they can't, don't want to give their salary. Okay, so this is a one other aspects of this particular strategy of the organization. But yes, when we are dealing with the talent acquisition, this is very, very important, that in this current situation, though the suppose that particular respective candidate is sitting at the rural area where there is a no net access, so how to reach to that candidate, because he is not able to access, and he will not able to identify the locate whether that is demand of the company. Though he is very, very qualified, he is having all the skill, he is having the experience, work experience. Okay, but we are not able to reach to the that candidate. Okay, so considering this situation, what will be the solution? Other challenges is like it is very difficult to engaging a qualified candidate. Okay, to engage the qualified candidate in this talent acquisition, like when we are you prior to that, you need to, like there was a one normal tendency whenever there is a, suppose you people are selected by two companies simultaneously, and that the decision remain with you whether to join that company or not. So I know that that is a normal tendency, that is a human tendency. You will look after the company which is paying more. But obvious, for specific person, they say, ki, suppose the company is giving me the position at my hometown, I'm ready to join. The priority change, but the first priority for most of because this is a generalized, that's why I'm saying ki first priority will depend like the which company is paying more. Hey na, am I correct or wrong?
Yes,
which
ma'am.
which company you prefer?
Absolutely correct.
Huh? For male counterpart, they will prefer ki yes, if the company is paying more according to my expectation, I'm ready to move any corner of this globe. Okay, but
And plus,
certain,
stability is also important.
yeah, that is after a
Is
certain
the
age.
company yes, true.
Because in early stage you will not, you least bother about the stability and all that, because the first this is question very relevant to you student, because you are a young professional. Okay, and for entry level you will least bother about the stability and my self actualization and all that. Your basic need is now is like the company who is paying more, I will join that company first. Okay, so after a certain age limit or age group, uh, even for a female employee also, they will feel ki my family will my priority first, so I will not move. Though the company is ready to pay higher salary, the that particular segment of a life, that particular female employee, she will not ready to move because the priority change. But early before marriage, she is ready to move at any corner of the world or a globe. है ना? So this is happen with that particular candidate. Now to engage the qualified candidate, it is very, very important, because suppose in this particular requirement that we are already discussing on a talent acquisition, where there is a hairline difference between the recruitment and the selection. So in talent acquisition, we are looking for a talented employee, experienced employee. Okay, and the position is for a higher position, top management, manager level position. Okay, so in this particular scenario, it is very, very important to engage the qualified candidate. Now for that, you need to reframe your recruitment strategy. You know, whenever you are branding for your company, you need to highlight your plus point, your major plus point. It is very, very important, because considering this, there are a certain challenging tasks in a talent acquisition. Whenever you want to hire the right candidate, or this particular engaging a qualified candidate, they will look for the company brand, the company work culture, the company's what is the name and the fame in the market. Okay, so this is very, very important for that candidate. Okay, so using a data driven recruitment is very, very important in a talent acquisition, and that is very, very challenging task. Data driven recruitment means you are having a bulk data in the organizations. Maybe you are collecting this data prior through the maybe campus, or maybe from certain job portals. Now how to select which candidate will be right. You people, many people already engaged during this SIP. You are engaged with this particular simple activity. You are giving a phone call to the respective candidate while matching their resume with your requirement. Many people, when they spoke to me, ma'am, the company, they are offering this particular small job where you are doing a first scrutiny of the employee, where it is simple work that they are uploading their CV, and you are trying, without communicating to that respective candidate what you are doing, you are trying to match their resume with your job description. And the second phase, during your interview process, you are trying to match a job specification with that candidate specification. Are you getting that these two clear picture in a talent acquisition? And that both the head description and specification come under the job profile. Okay, but we are not doing both the things at one time. This is a very systematic process. This is one of the biggest again challenge, and it is challenge which come during this talent acquisition. So we need to go simultaneously. First, what we are doing, we are trying to match the job description and the resume. Second is the person specification, that is again the basis on the your interview and all that with the job specification. Are you getting or not? Now, next, again, one of the biggest challenges under the talent acquisition is the employer branding. Now, what is meant by that employer branding? Because we know that since from my childhood, I heard and I learned Tata Birla. Okay, so these are the famous company. From my childhood, I am listening that. But after 4 or 5 decades, if I'm asking the same question to you, according to you, which are can you list out the 5 brand company in any segment in India specifically? Can you list out a very famous or a branded company in any segment, in any sector, which you feel is very like once somebody raise a question and you want to give an answer in a fraction of a second. So these are a certain company, few company, which you feel ki, yes, ma'am, this is a very branded company in India at an international market also. Can you give me a certain list of 5 company? I'm asking only a 5 company. Indian company. Anyone? Are you able to hear me or not? Nobody is giving me answer, that's why. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I'm asking, according to you, which are the 5 branded company from any sector or any segment? Not necessary that they are from a hotel industry or automobile sector.
Ma'am, HUL.
SCL,
HUL.
HUM. Any other?
HUL, ma'am.
Any other company?
Hindustan Lever.
Any other company? Hindustan Lever, Unilever. Any other company? Nobody want to answer me. Okay. So, like, suppose you are getting a job in Microsoft. How you feel? How will you feel if Microsoft or Google, they are offering a certain job to you? How will you feel?
Ma'am, it will
Very
be a
good, ma'am.
dream.
Very proud.
Good feeling?
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose
Yes, ma'am.
suddenly you are trying to, during this recruitment process, you seen certain advertisement from Microsoft or Google or any branded company, and suddenly you have gone through all the process and you are selected, and you are getting a one day morning, you're receiving a mail from Google or Microsoft or maybe Indian company like we have Bajaj, Tata, and suppose these are the certain company, they are offering you a letter saying that so and so you are selected, congratulate, and your particular date of joining in so and so, you need to report on particular date next month, 1st of October. So you feel a pride moment for you, okay? And you will jump to join this particular organization. Why you feel this is a very happy moment, or why? And suppose any local company offering, there is a difference. This is a difference which is created by the brand. Suppose any local company, they are offering a letter and you are receiving both the letter at the same time at the same day. Looking at the letter of a Microsoft and looking at a letter of any other XYZ local company, there is a comparison. Why? This is a brand. Okay. So employer, they are creating their brand. And personally, I feel employer not building their brand. The company's employee from the lower management, or what we can say the class 4 to class 1, they are actually creating a brand of any organization. Okay. So you people, when join your company, that's why the company is asking for a talent acquisition, because they are very much aware about that. Employer, the person who are employer or CEO of the organization, they are not building a brand. The proficiency of the employee, the contribution of the employee towards the profit and the wealth maximization, they are contribute to the branding of the organization. So that's why continue with this. We are trying to learn with the talent acquisition. That's why we are insist in HR department. We are looking for a talent acquisition because we are aware about who is branding a brand of the organization, not the employer but the employee, and that is your HR, that is a human resource. Okay, so that's why more stress is given in the first process, that is the talent acquisition process. Now suppose if this process is so important for any organization, can we improve? We need to keep a provision. There is a continuous improvement. We know that Kaizen principle, Japanese, they have given a Kaizen principle where it is suggested through this Kaizen principle that we can't be stagnant, we can't be rigid. Even HR policy, whenever the HR policy is framed by the organization, it is so flexible that according to the external and the internal environment, there is a provision that always we can alter it, we can edit it, because it is for the benefit of the employee. And we need to keep a provision that is a continuous improvement. So that's why in a talent acquisition process also, which we feel is the first process of the recruitment, can we improve that process? Yes, we know that there is a need to improve the process. Now, how to improve the process? How to improve the process? Can you link this particular my question with the current scenario again? Because yes, many organizations now it is a challenge remain for the employer and the HR department that in a current scenario, how to improve a talent acquisition process. Can you suggest me how to improve the talent acquisition process considering this current situation? Can anyone try?
Online quizzes and then the interview.
That could be one. Any other? You need to
Phone-based
look
interviews are also happening, ma'am. Phone-based interviews.
which
People
ways?
are phone. They're calling over the phone and then they're interviewing
Definitely.
you normally.
Yes, yes.
Normally,
Yes, why not?
that is the first step,
First step.
and then you go for a face-to-face interview on your platform.
Definitely. Now, we will discuss. Akash has given a very, start with a very correct point. You know, like considering this current situation, because we all are aware about, because this pandemic situation, we need to rely on a smartphone. We need to rely on a net connectivity. We need to rely on your Wi-Fi connection and all that. Okay, now even the many this telecom industry also, they have lowered down their rate also. Okay, for many this particular app jo hai aapke, earlier it was like a paid app, but now it is a free, you know, especially Google, they have announced that these are a specific app which fill for education purpose, for this particular company purpose, for the social media purpose they have released, and they have said that these apps are free to use, user friendly. Okay, so it is very, very important that we can optimize the process for a mobile user, because recruitment process, your plan is ready with you. Now action plan jisko bolenge, action plan means the process which we are doing for the actually implement this particular recruitment or the talent acquisition process. Okay, usko bolenge hum action plan. Now can we optimize the process of mobile user? Because we know that the job candidates are increasingly using the smartphone to find and the research or a job opportunity, because it is very easy to access. Okay, so can we optimize the process, your process for a mobile users? Yes, definitely. Can we use the social media for passive candidate acquisition? Yes, instead of using now print media, because it is very difficult to go outside and post your ads, or there are different various public places where we can post the ads. But nowadays police will definitely will ask you, and they will catch you hold, no, you are not permitted to post your ad, because like it is like considering the situation. So better, can we use a social media for passive candidate acquisition? So yes, answer is yes. Can we launch improve your employee referral program? Now what is meant by employee referral program? Can anyone heard this word? Employee referral program.
Employees give referrals to people they know for recruitment. They can come to the company for recruitment.
Definitely. One is
Kind.
like an internal referral. Once we are aware about it, this is an internal referral. Now what we are asking? We are asking to the employee. You ask, you just spread a message on your, even you people just check your mobile. Okay. On a different, your WhatsApp group, lots of posts, job posts you can see at a one day. Even on your telegram, even on your email, many job opportunity nowadays posted, because people are aware about ki now every job candidate, prospective candidate jo hai, he's searching a job using this media. Now this is a right source nowadays to use, to take a benefit of this particular social media, and it's sort of a mouth publicity, but it is a using a online technology, this technology. Okay. So though I am not a prospective candidate for any position, but still daily I'm getting more than, is not only from the HR background, but other background also. This is a need. You just spread the message. You just pass the message who is in need of a job. Okay. Maybe there is a need of a technician. Maybe there is a need of anything, or a CEO or any expert or a skilled labor. So just pass this message to the need given. Are you getting such a message? I know that everyone is getting such a message. We don't have a time to pass the message, but yes, you suppose we can just spreading a message in a maybe in a family group or any respective आपका जो group होता है. Okay, so this is a particular media where we are utilizing the social media and we are optimizing. We are improving the employee referral program. We are not asking only the internal employee for a referral, but we are asking the internal employee ki ask your friends, you just request your friends to spread or give a referral, because they are also working on some good position and they can suggest a few candidates which they are working in other industry or other sector or other segment. But yes, they are right candidate to this particular job. Okay. So I can give one of my junior from MBA. He has selected with this same position. He was earlier in Bombay. Now he shifted in this particular pandemic situation. He shifted in the Pune. He's an engineer basically, and he shifted in Pune through this employee referral only. Earlier he was working for Reliance. Now he's working for a Suzlon, and he joined on the 1st September. So that is a current example I'm sharing with you. Without any interview, without, yes, that was a normal, the protocol of the company, they had did all the necessary requirement under the talent acquisition, but because this is an employee referral and for a higher position, considering the employee is giving a good referral, they have selected this particular candidate and giving the higher salary. Okay, so yes, we can improve your talent acquisition process by optimizing the different process, maybe if using a social media for a passive candidate, or maybe a recruiter retention in considering the retention in the mind. Okay, we can launch or improve your employee referral program. So these are a certain suggestive measure where we are discuss for improve the talent acquisition process. Because ultimately the goal is we want the right candidate at the right position, and for time being we are ready to accept any challenges and we are ready with the alternative source of action. Okay, so that's for a day. I'm ending here with the talent acquisition and the challenges of a talent acquisition, how to overcome that. Now I'm just adding one particular point, like you people please be ready with your SIP. So I think from a day one of my session, I'm requesting every individual to ready with your SIP. Yesterday, somebody has dropped me a message and I seen that a message very late. Okay, so someone want my need. I'm requesting you during this particular time, in a daytime, if you want to directly speak with me, yes, I'm ready to give my guidance on your SIP. Okay. So thanks for your contribution. And please be ready with your SIP because soon you will getting your date, final date for the your Viva. Okay, so that's for a day. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Chalo, bye.